My hair is a little bit poofy because I was at a trampoline park earlier and had my ball cap on, and it made it a little bit voluminous, but honestly I'm not even mad at it. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I know it took me a little bit longer to upload. I'm sorry about that. I really want to do twice a week or maybe one time a week, depending if I can, but I'm gonna try to be very consistent and at least do every week. I'm making that a goal. Anyways, today I am talking about my favorites, my monthly favorites for August, and let's get started. Okay, first up, we are gonna talk about our skincare. I right now have been struggling with my skincare with my cleanser. Let's go back. I started out with the Soap and Glory, I think it's 3-in-1 exfoliating one. It's the blue one. It's pretty tall, and you can get it at Target or like Ulta. That one was working amazing for me. But then I had done the research and kind of listened to some of the skincare specialists out there, and they actually say for drier skin you don't want to exfoliate every day. So that's why I went ahead and quit, and I was like, okay, I know my skin has to get worse before it gets better. So for about a year I've actually used Cetaphil, and that wasn't working for crap for me. I felt like my skin wasn't clean enough. It moisturized it perfect, which is fine, but I also could have lived with a little bit of dryness because, I mean, I always have moisturizers out there. Like, I can't live without a moisturizer, so either way I was still going to rehydrate it. After that, after a year of like dealing with that and still working out, not feeling clean, I decided I wanted to go ahead and get this guy. And this I actually didn't even know existed until my sister-in-law brought it, and she actually got it for the house. She told me she got this one, and we both had the same problem. We both felt like our skin wasn't clean, and so she brought this one. This is the Dove Inner Glow Gentle Exfoliating Facial Cleanser. That right there. And it's pretty sweet, honestly. Like I said, it exfoliates. It's like very gentle on your skin, and also makes you feel clean. That's what I really needed. And sometimes I use it 3 times a day, depending if I worked out or not. So I'll use it in the morning when I wake up, and then if I work out I use it right after, and then at night I use it again. So I make sure. And my skin has been pretty good. I haven't really been breaking out too much. You know, of course my skin does need to get used to it a little bit longer, but so far so good. I still like it. Next was skincare. I went to Marshall's, and I had, this was actually a couple months ago, but since I had started my YouTube I never talked about it, obviously. So a couple months ago I actually went to Marshall's and I picked up a lot of skincare items, and one of them that I picked up was this Measurable Difference jojoba oil. I hear that this jojoba oil is really good for your skin, and for me it actually hydrated it a lot. I use this religiously every morning before my makeup. Every night I used it, and my skin felt so good. And like I said, I do have drier skin, and this one was bomb. Next I am talking about the Old Heineken. Hold on, wait a minute, Marissa, that's a beer. Henriksen Fresh Start Eye Cream. And this is actually another one that I picked up from Marshall's, and I use this every morning, every night also, and it's bomb. Honestly, it's bomb. I do struggle with going to sleep like on time and getting a full 8 hours. I really do struggle with it. So I know I have under eye bags, and this to me it helps so much, and it helped really hydrate my eyes as well. Same thing with the oil. I use this religiously every morning, every time before my makeup, every night. I use this all the time. And I would like to also say that these have lasted me, sharing this one especially, so this one like ran out faster, but sharing them, it lasted me probably about 3 months. So it was worth it to me, worth the price. And I think that this one had to been like $8, and this one had been like $10. So $18, less than $20 for these two, and they last you more than 3 months. I think it's kind of worth it. You guys, if you didn't know that Marshall's is great, go check it out. I'm actually going to do another Marshall's haul on my next video, so you will see me talk about it and rave about them. Next we have makeup. And with makeup, I kind of went overboard when picking my favorites, but you know, this is my first favorites video, so kind of had to go cray because I had to at least like rave about, you know, the good stuff, the good. So first I'm going to talk about, this is my Too Faced bronzer in Sun Bunny, and since I am a little bit more tan, this does look great on me, but I have had this thing for a long freaking time. I'm so sorry. I lost my bronzer for a while and I couldn't find it for like a month. Could not find it. One day I had to, I don't know, I was digging for something in the back seat of Omar's car, and so like I moved the seat back. Well, when I moved the seat back, I heard a crack, and you guys, my mirror freaking shattered. And luckily no product was really missing from it, so I was blessed, but I was really sad for like a whole month. I couldn't find it, and then I found it, and I was so happy because I thought it was gone forever. You know, I didn't know what I did with it, but I thought it was gone forever. But now I had stopped using it, and then I used a product that I'm going to talk about in a little bit. And then after I used that one completely up, I went back to this one, and I'm so happy I went back to this one. Like, look, I'm freaking pan on both of them, and honestly, when this one dies, I don't know what I'm going to freaking do about it. Next, I'm going to show you guys the palette I was talking about. This is the No Filter, that Too Faced No Filter Selfie Powders, and I'm prepared to see how pan I went with this. I freaking love this thing, and I don't understand why people don't talk about it enough, because it has your under eye powder, it has like a bronzer, and that bronzer is amazing. Oh, look, that's how freaking pan I went on it. And that bronzer, I killed it. So that's the bronzer I used before I went back to the Sun Bunny. So like, no. Anyways, next up, eyeshadow palette. And this guy is the Omar Cosmetics eyeshadow palette in Reina del Caribe. Honestly, I can't speak Spanish, so I'm sorry for my... I'm sorry. Anyways, this one I got in my BoxyCharm, and for those of you who have BoxyCharm and you've tried it out, you know how great it is. But I love Coco Taxi Tropical. It's beautiful, man. Like, the pigmentation on it is gorgeous. The girl who made it, Gabby found her. Her name is Gabby TMUA on Instagram. She's amazing. She did an amazing job with this palette, and what I like about it is the fact that it has little raindrops to let you know if you need to wet it, like they're better wet. Oh, there we go. See, I don't know if you can see, they have a little raindrop to see if it's preferred wet, and then they have like a sign that they're preferred dry. So I thought that was pretty smart to do that. Next step was actually this makeup case, this train case. Kind of looks like a lunchbox, but Dizzy talked about it. Dizzy Focus actually talked about it on one of her YouTube videos, but it's not this one exactly. This is like a cheaper version, but it looks like this. So you can kind of insert and move around these guys, and they're like foam, so the way you can kind of protect your makeup in it. And then you lift it up here, ta-da! You can hold your brushes, or you can hold, you know, lipsticks or whatever, and then it has a little pocket for your palette. So it's pretty sweet. Speaking of which, I actually forgot those were up there, so I do need to mention those products as well. My favorite House of Lashes, my favorite eyelash glue of all time, and I don't think I ever want to go back. I don't want to go back. It's this guy right here. This is the House of Lashes one. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's super gunky because I killed it. And it's just a reminder of how sad I am without it. I've been struggling with the Ardell glue, and it's nothing compared to this. It dries super fast if you haven't used it before. It dries super fast. It has a brush applicator, so it's easy to apply. And like it turns blue when it's ready, basically when it gets tacky, and it will last you all day. But the only bad thing about it is the fact that, for one, you can't get it at Sephora. You can only, now it's been discontinued at Sephora, so you can only order it online. And another bad thing is that it is, since it is really, really tacky and really strong, you probably need like an oil base to get it out of your actual lashes, because it always gets stuck in my eyelashes. Next, I'm going to talk about this guy right here. This is the LA Color Glossy Lips Lip Gloss. If I could ever. It's a sheer lip gloss, and I actually got this from $1.25. It's the thickest lip gloss I've ever used, and it's super, super shiny. So it's really, really, really good. It's super moisturizing as well. Last but not least, I am talking about my amino energies. This is the Optimum Nutrition Amino Energies in the Orange Cooler. One of my favorite flavors. If for those of you who do work with me, y'all are probably usually wondering why I'm drinking orange flavored water or blue Kool-Aid, or y'all usually see me chugging around that like big old gallon or, you know, water bottle full of it. This is what I'm drinking 9 times out of 10, and this is usually what I try to explain to you guys without, it's basically branch chain amino acids, and it has caffeine in it, so it basically has all that good stuff in it to help repair your muscles, and like I said, it keeps you caffeinated. It's like perfect. This is what I always drink, always when I'm drinking, especially when I'm at work. I feel like it's kind of a necessity. And sometimes I actually use it as pre-workout, because if you use enough scoops, it will equal to a pre-workout. I believe it's like 300 milligrams, 200 to 300 milligrams. I usually do like 4 scoops, which is 200 milligrams. Actually, not 3 to 4 scoops. I do 3 to 4 scoops, which is like 150 to 200 milligrams caffeine, so you don't go overboard. But it works just fine, and I get up at 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning, and by the time I get to the gym, it'll probably be about 6:30 or 7, and it'll wake me up, and I'll still get a, you know, pump from it, no problem. And I believe for 2 scoops it's 1 serving, so it's actually only 10 calories and 2 carbs. So, and if you wanted to learn more about this, because I'm probably the worst person in the world to explain to you what this guy is, I would go down below. Link is in the description. Of my fiance Omar actually wrote a whole blog post over just this little guy right here, so we can kind of break down to you about what it is, why do you need it, what do you like about it, you know, all that good stuff. So go ahead and check that out if you do want to learn more about what it is. Definitely do that. I hope you liked the video. Thank you so, so much for watching. If you did like it, please leave a comment down below if anything that you did want to see from the future from me. Give me some ideas, and if there's anything you want me to change, anything you can like give me advice on, then I would love that as well. I also have my Instagram down below and my Twitter. If you did want to follow me on there, that would be sweet. And subscribe, please subscribe. Let's be friends. So anyways, I hope you guys have a blessed day. I love you, and peace out, Girl Scout. You did an amazing job, sweetie. I'm so proud of you.
That's Marissa. Hey.
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 I'm filming because it took forever, so I decided to take it upon myself to do it.
Are you recording right now?
Yes.
Hey. How's everybody doing? That's good. I'm having a wonderful time too. Thank you for asking.
Oh, okay. Because it didn't record, I have to do it again.